Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Currently, I got my bathroom light on over there. I forgot my fish tank. Let me go put it on. Hold on. Woo! I made my vodka strong. Give me a sec, guys. Alright. All day, the past couple of days, I've been having some needy mofos. Needy mofos. Like I'm talking about. Just plain out. And some people don't even know what the heck they even need. I don't understand. My brain hurts. Seriously, I got like brain problems. Like literally brain problems. Because I'm just like, okay, what is going on with people these days? I have no idea. I'm a little confused myself. Plain out needy people, man. Plain out needy people. People just don't know what they want. People call and ask over and over. It's like sometimes people are, they're in their own little world, in Spanish world, because in my area, again, it's a Hispanic community, but it's turning into a white community as well. And so it's just like, as soon as they call, they're just like, oh, I'm like, golly, this is not a Spanish restaurant. You're in America, bro. Like, why are you calling? If I'm at it from if I go to Mexico and I try talking English to them, they're like, and they will beat me to the ground. Over here, like constantly, like you're not calling a Mexican restaurant here, bro. Like I don't know what is up with people. And I'm like, hold on, and you're supposed to say you speak Spanish, the right way to call any American place. You're not gonna call a Chinese restaurant and a actual Chinese restaurant and talk to them in Spanish, are you? No. Watch this kid. But yeah, you're not gonna say that. But anyways, people are being so freaking needy as well. I had a customer today call in and say, "Do you have what she was talking about? Something about plants?" I thought. And I was like, "Ma'am, I think you called the wrong facility." And she's like, "No, plants." And I'm like, "Plants? Plants? Like a plant in the ground? Plants? Again, plants and the plants in the ground? Plants. And I'm like, can you spell that for me? And she said, she tried to spell it, but she can't spell. But it's clamps. And I said, oh, clamps, like clamps, like you clamping something together. And she said, yeah, clamps. I was like, oh man, I know English is hard. I know English is freaking hard. Mind you, she was Hindu, so it's the Hindu voice inside of her just everything. And so I'm all like, okay, all right. So what kind of clamps? Yeah, clamps. Okay. What kind of clamps do you need, ma'am? Clamps. I'm like, okay, clamps. But you got all kind of clamps. Name clamps. So okay. So let's go down the list. You got hose clamps. You got heater clamps. You got clamps to clamp things together. I named her so many clamps. Clamps. And that's all she kept saying. And I'm like, bro, she's being very needy, first of all. What are you saying? You need clamps. What kind of clamps? Do you need hose clamps, fire clamps, clear clamps? There's clamps that go all over the world, bro. And so she's like, oh, I said, why don't you come inside, show me the clamp that you need, and then we'll try to figure it out, what kind of clamp it is. And then she's just like, oh, I have no idea what she said, but she said something. Another guy another guy came in. I said, people are just so freaking needy. And was like, I need a ground wire. I was like, okay, a ground wire. So, a ground wire from the battery? No, a ground wire. A ground wire, you're trying to hook up a stereo system? No, a ground wire, the wire that puts to the ground. And I'm all like, okay, again, I know words are very different. Words have a lot of meanings over here. So I understand that. But what kind of ground do you need? What are you doing? What are you working with? Because I'm thinking about a ground from a battery, battery ground, like ground. And then he's just like, and I told him, okay, what gauge wire do you need? What is gauge? I'm like, oh Lord. And, I try showing him and everything else, and it's just like people are just so needy. Another guy came in the store. I need this. I'm like, okay, what is that? You know what it is? I was like, okay, it's cut off, so it looks like a connector. Yeah, connector. I was like, a connector to what? Like, why is it so hard? Like, oh my God, it's very frustrating. Like you're trying to figure out what they need, and they're just like, no, this is what I need. This is what I need. You know exactly what I need. No, I don't, because there's connectors to all sorts of things. Headlight connectors, adjuster connectors for the wire harness, connectors for this. There's all kind of connectors, just like the other lady I was just talking about. Clamps. What kind of clamps, bro? What kind of connectors, bro? What kind of ground, bro? Like, cheers! Why are people so needy today? Another guy called the same way and was like, I couldn't understand anything that he was saying. He was sounding from Colombia, trying to speak English, and I said, look, I can't understand you. And I said, I don't know what you're saying. I'm like, I still don't understand you. You're yelling and screaming, and I still don't understand you. And what's frustrating more is warranty versus guarantee. And again, I know I said this back in my live stream a long time ago. I understand warranty is different in Spanish. Warranty is guarantee, but in English terminology, guarantee is guaranteeing something is actually going to work. Warranty is something that is actually has warranty on it. There's two different meanings. And it's just like, oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on today. I have no idea. Yesterday was the same way too. Same way, people are so needy. They just don't know. They expect you to know, and you're like, no, I'm not understanding what you mean. I mean, very needy, really needy. Half of the time, people don't even know what they're even looking for. They don't even know what the heck they're looking for. They're sent there from another person. And whenever I used to work at a shop, when I used to work at a shop, and they say, oh, it's not my car, and I'm all like, what? Literally. I said, oh, what's wrong with your person that doesn't want to bring their own car to a shop and have its own oil changed on and tires rotation? Like, I don't understand. Oh, it's not my car. They always, or, oh, I'm gonna sell a car soon. Oh, this car is trash. Okay, if the car is trash, let me have it for $20. If you say the car is trash, let me have it for $20. Then wipe your feet off the ground. Because again, why are people so needy? I don't understand. They got it in their hands. My goodness. there's people out there that don't have a car. And they wish they had a car, but they don't have a driver's license. They wish they had papers, but they don't. It's just all over the place. People are so needy, they don't even know what they even want. But yeah, all day. Just plain needy. They don't know what they want. It doesn't make any sense. They expect you to know what they want. I don't know what's going on. And then once this lady, like, oh my God. You know that things that you can't scan sometimes, it just happens randomly. It just happens randomly. Sometimes you go to a store, you get a product, you come to the counter, you scan the item, and it's not showing up in the system. Why in 2023, guys? Why in 2023 are we still saying, oh, if it don't scan, it's free? Why are we saying that it's 2023, bro? 2023. Why are we still saying that? I can't. I can't with people. Sometimes I just want to get away from people. This is why I'm so not interactive with people. If it's not for my job, I'm not interactive at all. I am antisocial completely. If I have to do a job, I have to socialize with these people. It's just, that's why I'm so antisocial because of these factors, because humans are stupid. Like, they don't have no knowledge. And then you're over here telling a 75-year-old about this knowledge that, cars have been existing for years. And it's just like, oh my goodness. I don't understand. I think every school should teach kids about some sort of cars, because that's something that you're actually going to use daily. The cars, like how things work. That's what schools need to come up with, is how things work. Oh, my neighbor's outside. But yeah, tomorrow I am off. Got a couple of things I'm gonna do tomorrow. But jeez. So I got here early. My manager was all like, well, I went to lunch, and she's like, oh, I forgot to tell you, you leave at 7. Man, we were together for at least 4 hours. And you said you forgot to tell me. Ugh. That's why I can't stand the lady that I work with. I cannot stand her. I don't like to talk to her at all, because she's just, again, she's needy too. She's very needy. She'll probably overwork me if I didn't stand my ground. But yeah, so guys, you see any needy people out here? There's so many needy people. Do you work with needy people? If so, leave me something in the comment section down below if you do see this video. I see a couple of people in here, but people will just be roaching. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.